Hello everyone, this is another shortwave radio review. I have here in front of me the Tecsun PL 660, long wave, medium wave, that of course is AM, shortwave, FM, and aircraft band. You're listening to KTRH out of Houston, Texas, from Copper's Cove, Texas, which is about 178 miles approximately from the transmitters. So it comes in loud and clear during the day. It's a 50,000 watt station, of course. Here are some of my thoughts on this radio. Now, unlike the Grundig G3 and the Sony ICF SW55, where the from long wave to short wave is continuous, this radio in particular is set up differently. It has the long wave, medium wave, and short wave. But long wave and AM or medium wave and short wave is, you gotta press different buttons for it. It's not continuous, but it has all those bands. Long wave on this particular radio goes from 100 to 519 kilohertz. And then medium wave goes from 520 to 1710 kilohertz. Then you got your shortwave that goes from 1711 kilohertz to 30,000 kilohertz. Now, FM is a little tricky. It goes, there's two selections. You can either do the Japanese FM, which begins at 76 megahertz, or you can do the American selection, which begins at 88 megahertz, or 87.5. So I selected for the FM, I selected to use the world selection for FM, which begins at 76. It still goes to 108 megahertz, which is fine with me. And it has some of the features on here. It's got a BFO knob, it's got a tuning knob, it's got the volume knob here. Those are on this side. You got your light and snooze button that's right here where my finger is. You have your scan button, and then below that you got the aircraft button and some other buttons on this side. And now it has a narrow wide switch, which is also for FM. It also, you can activate the FM stereo feature. It just shows a little FM. It shows you where on FM where it's broadcasting in stereo. Then it does have pages and memories you can set. I never bother with it because, you know, over time, you know, stations come and go, and what's the point in saving them? But other people might like it. I never use it. Now it does have a the dial does light up when you turn the station like this. When you it's got slow and fast tuning controls. If you press this button here, you can switch it from slow to fast. I kind of for the AM band, I like to have it on fast and do it at 10 kilohertz steps. Now it does have a synchronous mode where you could try to pick in distant stations, but I never really found it useful on this radio, so I don't really bother with it. I try every once in a while. It has the time set. I just keep it on universal time. That way I know what time it is in universal time. It also has a timer switch, you know, two different timers. And on the back, it has the list of all the frequencies. Now on this side, you got your your DX and local switch. I think there's three selections. I have it on DX because it's better that way. And it has an external FM shortwave jack. Now I'm using the Radio Shack reel antenna that I've had for years in this little FM shortwave external antenna jack, and I tell you why. I've used the reel antenna that came with this radio, and every time I use it for the FM and shortwave, it nulls out the station. And so I just used this old Radio Shack antenna for that, and it works real well. And up there you can see the real antenna, the wire from the Tecsun antenna. So, and it's hooked up to the telescopic antenna. It does have a telescopic antenna, which is very long. Of course, my GE Super Radio 3. And now I wanted to mention this: the GE Super Radio 3 and the Tecsun PL 660. I did a DX test of 1640 WTNI out of Biloxi, Mississippi, and I found that the Tecsun PL 660 did a better job in pulling in the station. Of course, my select antenna also really helped. This has great sensitivity and selectivity for AM and FM and shortwave, especially AM and FM. FM, I've received a lot of distant stations on this little radio here, and I picked up KMIL 105.1 out of Cameron, Texas, which I couldn't have picked it up before. And I can pick it up sometimes at night. And 95.3 out of Brady, Texas, which is classic country, and as well as others. Now, if you don't have this radio, as I suggest you get it before they stop making them. You can get it through Universal Radio for $109.95 before shipping, and shipping is $9.95, which is pretty good. And they got great customer service, and they would work with you to. Now this also comes in silver. I chose black; it looks better, and I'm really happy with this radio. So give a like below and subscribe to my channel. I'm new with this. I'm trying to do my best in presenting reviews. I will be coming out with another radio review, which is the Sanyo RP5050 transistor radio. So you will probably see this in this video later today. So take care. God bless.